recording? Hello? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, now it's definitely recording now. Oopsie doopsie, this is just really I'm pretty, make it back a little bit. I'm pretty. Hey guys, what's up? How you guys doing? What's up guys? Okay, take 3. And my camera's dying. I didn't even start. What is this?
So, let me start off with these random questions. Oh, hey guys, I didn't mean to not say hi. Okay, I just wrote down a few things that are random about me, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start reading them. Okay, so I'm 5'2", and I'm really short, but the thing is I have really long arms and legs, so in pictures I appear so much more taller than I actually am. I'm like 5'2.5". I've never broken a bone in my body, but I fractured my tailbone. I fell down the steps when I was like 7 years old, and I just fractured my tailbone. Ever since, it's never been the same. But I did split my head open as well. There's like a scar in the back of my head on my scalp from when I was playing with my brother in my mom's room. I went to go sit down and I missed the bed, and there was like these columns on her bed, and I just hit my head and split that shit right open. My favorite color is black. If you haven't noticed, I wear all black clothes. Most of the things in my room, like my makeup mirror, my lamps, my bedside, my couch, is all black. I love the color black. It's just like black is the new black, you feel me? I have 3 best friends. They all know who they are, but I stuck with 2 of them throughout high school, and I recently met my 3rd best friend, but like, you know those people you just meet and you instantly click and you're like, dude, where have you been all my life? Like, that's how I feel about my 3rd best friend. I have a boyfriend. We've actually been in a long distance relationship for half a year now. He finally moved back home to where I'm living currently. He was literally living on the West Coast and I was on the East Coast, strictly across the United States. He was in Cali, I'm in Jersey. And we managed to keep that relationship going still. We've been together for a year now. So like half the year he was away from me, but now we're together because he's home for the summertime. I discovered this year. I'm claustrophobic. Like, it's not to the point where like small things, like it's more of like crowded areas, and then like when I'm in the middle of everything. Like once I went to a Mayday Parade concert, and then the wall of death started breaking out, mosh pits, and I just like started freaking out, and that's when I realized I'm claustrophobic. And like in planes and everything, I can't sit in one spot for so long. I just like need to get up and move, and it's definitely part of claustrophobia because I just hate the feeling of being enclosed. I have really bad anxiety as well. Like, I've thrown up. I put myself in the hospital like 12 times already because of it. It's just something you can't really control, you know? Like, people have depression, anxiety, everything, but at the same time, like, I know how to deal with it, so it's not like something I really struggle with because I know how to get over it. You just gotta have positive thoughts and then you'll literally be okay. But I mean, it's hard to overcome, but you know how to deal with it. To be honest, I'm very controlling. I feel like everything has to go my way, and if things don't go my way, I get very upset and very bitchy. But at the same time, I go with the flow a lot, but I like my flow. When it's my time in the month, I'm literally the biggest bitch you will ever meet. It's not really a bitch, I'm just so emotional. I can look at anything and just cry. Like, anything. I remember once I was just sitting in my room looking, like, just chilling with like my animals, and I just started crying, and I just don't really know why, and it sucks, and I wish I wasn't like that, but I'm very emotional and I cry a lot. I love being alone sometimes. I like my presence a lot. I do a lot of weird things by myself. I've been to a restaurant about 6 times alone. I just go in, table for one, and I sit down. Like, I think it's perfectly normal. I actually went to the beach today by myself. Like, I don't really care. I like being alone. I can be alone. All I gotta do is just listen to music or read, and I'm okay. Just like my own pace and how I do things, and when you're with somebody else, they kind of slow that down. But at the same time, I like company. I love art. Everything that has to deal with art. I feel like art is the way the world is created. Without art, like, what are we? I'm surrounded by art. I'm artistic. Everything that has to do with art, I'm involved with. When I was little, I used to paint all the time. I kind of stopped doing that, but I mean, I still kind of paint, like, makeup is considered art because your face is basically like a canvas and you're doing your face. I love music. I think that music brings nothing but vibes. You can't really vibe with someone unless you guys have the same type of music. That's just how I feel personally. Hey! That's just how I feel personally. I feel like that if you have the same type of music liking with a significant other, you guys would definitely bond a lot more because listening to music brings out vibes, it gives energy, like it's just a good feeling, and I love music. I think my favorite rapper definitely is J. Cole, just because he's so passionate about his work and he's very inspiring. He's always singing about something that is so true. Like, he only spits facts, like there's nothing about that. Besides that, like, Lil Uzi got a cool beat. He's cool, but like J. Cole's really an artist. Like, Lil Uzi is more of just like a pop singer that we all are like, he's just famous right now, you feel me? So everyone's just gonna be hip. Like, he's the new hip hop artist. Everyone's gonna be wanting listening to him. But J. Cole is definitely one of the realest, and so is Drake. Drake has been around for day one. Like, that's really like, Drake is really the hip hop artist. He's really up there. Another random fact about me is I'm religious, but at the same time I believe in Buddhism. I believe that everything in life is suffering. Life includes pain, getting old, disease, and ultimately death. But I also feel as though we live for our happiness, and everything we do surrounds our happiness. Vibes, all that kind of stuff. I truly believe in that. That's how we function. That's how we build relationships and bonds. I love tattoos. I figured out that I have a really high pain tolerance, so the past year I just got tatted up. This was my first tattoo. It's a rose, which symbolized a new beginning because I was going through a lot of stuff last year, so a rose really helped me symbolize, you know, a new beginning, new start to a lot of things. Then I got this, which means love, happiness, enlightenment, and family. No, it's actually love, happiness, enlightenment, and family. I got this in California when me and my boyfriend were flying back and forth between New Jersey and Cali for the last year. I also got this geisha out in Cali, but this is gonna get touched up, so I don't really want to show you guys detail of it because it's gotta get touched up. And I also have one behind my ear. I don't know if you can see it. It's a skeleton. And I got that on Friday 13th at my local tattoo shop for only $13. Like I said, I'm religious. I'm Catholic. I used to go to a Catholic school for 9 years of my life. I actually don't believe in Catholicism anymore. I just believe in one God and one thing. I don't really read the Bible, but I pray every night. So I believe that God has a plan for me, and struggles are just pebbles being thrown at me, and then eventually, like, I'm a figure out what goes on in life. You feel me? I'm all about good vibes. I feel like you need good vibes in order to build relationships and bonds. And like I said before, I feel like music definitely builds bonds. If I sense a bad vibe, I can literally sense it. I know. I have like this gut feeling sometimes when something bad is about to happen. I always know for some reason. I hate drinking alcohol. Like, even though I'm underage, obviously, like, people party or whatever, I hate alcohol. Like, it's disgusting. It burns my throat, it burns my body, it burns my stomach. I believe I have acid reflux, so it just doesn't cope with my stomach at all. Every time I drink, I instantly want to puke. I like to be drunk, and I like the person who I am when I'm drunk, but I hate drinking. It's disgusting. I would rather smoke a blunt over drinking a bottle of vodka. That's just, I can't do it, man. Love animals. I love animals. They're my favorite thing in the entire world. I just got a kitty. My boyfriend brought him home recently from his job, and I also have a bunny, which I'll show you. Okay, he was sleeping, but this is Winston. He's only 2 months old. He's the cutest little cat ever. He's a little troublemaker though. He's a little crazy. But I love him, and I love the smell of him. He just smells so good. He's sleepy, so he's just gonna like fall asleep right here. Right. Right. And this is my bunny. I had a bunny for literally 8 years now. He was around when I first started my YouTube videos. His name is Honey. He is a troublemaker as well. All he wants to do is just get into places where you can't get him out of, like underneath my bed. Like, you're never gonna get underneath there, man. As soon as I move out of my mom's house, I'm getting a husky and probably about 3 baby pigs, a horse. I just want every single animal in the entire world right in my hands right now. If I was to move anywhere, it would probably be New York City, but that's like OD expensive. Like, who in their right mind, unless you're like a multi-millionaire, has money to live in an apartment in Manhattan? Or I want to move to the West Coast, Cali. I really want to go back out there. I've been there twice this year, and I really am thinking about going there. Just like everybody else, that's probably why California is going to fall off the face of the planet. But at the same time, I really want to move there. It's just such a different vibe in Cali compared to Jersey. I have one brother. He's 22 years old. He's actually in a famous band. I'll link them down below. They have toured over, I think, 20 states in the United States and have been to the UK already. So they're doing awesome, and their music is just so inspiring and awesome. So definitely check them out for me. That would be great. My job, I'm actually a waitress right now. I've been waitressing for about 3 years now. I work in a really good diner. We have a lot of clientele, so we make a lot of money there. I'm really confused and stuck on what I want to take on in college, so I skipped a year and took the year off to pursue back onto YouTube and also just like make my money. I'm really all about my money, to be honest. I work hard. I've been working since I was 16 years old, and I just work and work and work and just stack up my money, and I'll either buy stuff for myself or I'll save it, like whatever. And I have a shopping habit, so it doesn't really help. I drive a BMW 328xi. I bought it for myself in December because, like I said, I've been working for so long that I think it was time to reward myself with the hard work I've done. So I bought myself a red Beamer. I love it. Her name is Rose, and she does me great. My favorite thing in the entire world is ice cream. You can buy me a gallon of ice cream and I will love you forever. Buy me an ice cream store and I'll own that shit. I'll run that business. Like, I love ice cream. I used to work at an ice cream store, Cold Stone, for 3 years of my life. So I think I kind of became so immune to ice cream that I just love it now. And I constantly crave it every single day on a daily basis. I also love chocolate milk and Sour Patch watermelon. People have also asked me about my piercings. I have 6 on my right side of my ear and 5 on this side, but they're not all in, so you can't really tell. I'm constantly getting my nails done. I get my nails done every 2 weeks at the same place in my town. I hate watching TV. I've never watched a full episode on Netflix before of any type of TV show. I can't sit in front of a TV and just watch TV. Like, I feel like I have ADHD or something because I literally can't focus or I'm not interested in it. And it bothers me, but at the same time, I feel like I have so much other things to do rather than just sit there and watch a full, like, 2-hour show. Like, I just don't have time for that. I feel like there's so many things that have to be done before watching TV, but that's just me, and I don't really find interest in a lot of things, especially, like, I don't really know, to be honest. I'm just very weird. I have not seen a lot of movies. I don't read, which I should. So that's pretty much a gist of what you know about me. I'm pretty good with my hands and my mind. I feel like I can, like, literally read somebody. I can read their body language. It's good to read somebody's vibes to know how they're feeling. So yeah, if you guys want to know more about me, you could always just ask me questions in the comments and I'll be sure to answer them. So thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.